Welcome to your reading, Cancer, my water sign. Let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you. For those of you who are new to Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Am I okay, Cancer? No. But I have to do your reading. Okay. Let's clear out the energies. For those of you who are new to Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have returned, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek. You seek, Cancer, when it comes to foundations. What does foundations mean to you, Cancer? Whether that's home environment, home related, things that are familiar, things that make you feel comfortable, things that make you feel alive again, things that trigger past events, memories, right, that you possibly did not heal from. Moving forward, Cancer, your house deals with foundation. It deals with foundations. It deals with a village. For some of you who are introverts, it may be difficult for you to comprehend when it comes to laying your foundations. And how you'll know that you're not in your own energy is because it's not relatable to foundations. Okay. Things that are comfortable, things that feel good, things that are relatable, things that remind you of childhood memories that are good compared to bad. We're not focusing on the negative. But we will see what messages come out, Cancer. Okay. For those of you who have returned and already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity and confirmation that you seek or need. What messages do you have for Cancer, water sign? Ask for help, Cancer. Okay. It's okay. Ask for help if you need it. Fill in the blank of where you need help and be logical. It's a masculine energy that you may not want to be in due to the simple fact of needing to be right. Okay. Needing to prove your emotions, needing to prove what's reality. We have prioritize. Okay. Getting things back in order. All right. Prioritizing. We have adventure the world around you. So there is a distraction. There is a sense of, how should I say, that's a cycle representing itself. And it's like, are you going to conquer your fear? And for some of you, conquering your fear is asking for help. Cancer, my water signs. You need to prioritize your emotions with practical logic, so that you can, because the challenge is the world around you. So it's more so of you prioritizing so that you can be successful at creating your likings to your world, your likings that generate you, your likings that influence you, your likings that makes you feel whole. What does Cancer need to see regarding to this too shall pass? Is the Nine of Wands. What does Cancer need to see pertaining to prioritize? All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. What does Cancer, my water sign, need to see? You're seeing yourself in the lens of others. Clarify this Knight of Wands. Yeah. What does Cancer need to see in regards to asking for help? The fact that you know truth in regards to, there's so many areas, and this is not a test here. It's not a test, Cancer. You can make situations uncomfortable, or you can make situations easier for you where you're being catered in the world that you're in, or there's a sense of making things difficult for yourself and allowing other lenses to project an unnecessary truth that is not your truth. So there's definitely healing that needs to be done with the Hermit and seeing yourself in a whole new light, okay, in the next 72 and moving forward, okay. It's more so of, I don't want to say breaking generational curses, but breaking patterns that do not serve you, but serves others. All right, what other messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign? So there's definitely unbalanced here. The fact of calculated being in reverse, of feeling like you need someone to change the situation, but that's not the situation. It's about you choosing you at this time, Cancer. Okay. We have briefed here, meaning you've had many regulations. How do you say it? It's kind of like, I don't want to say red flags, and I don't want to say the go. It's just more so of you having a recollection of truth over and over and over and over again. It's like you know the root of everything, okay? And that's not a bad thing, but going out of your way, Cancer, to ignorance, ignorance is bliss. So it's more so you're not trapped in a cage, okay? And there is this an illusion of you, when you're unbalanced, you feel like you're caged in, okay? When you technically you are free. Yeah, we have used and reversed. So there is a sense of you needing to take life by the rein, right? And really negotiating with yourself with truth. It's giving me a lot of Libra energy, but at the same time, it's giving me calculated in this sense of the truth is not what's making it better. I feel like you feel like you're getting more bad karma than good karma. And I think that if you shift your mindset, Cancer, at this time, you will be able to see that you are free from any consequences or regulations of something not going accordingly to plan. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. What are the messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign? What I love about the next 72 is the fact that it's more than one channeled message. So whatever resonates with you, Cancer, resonates with you. There's no obligation here. All right, what other messages do you have for Cancer? We have person in reverse. So you know who's for you and who's not, who's for you and who's against you in the next 72. Okay? I don't feel like you're being a coward in the next 72. I just feel like you're realizing that your loyalty is towards the wrong people. We have established in reverse. Yeah. So you're definitely unbalanced at this time. There's a moment of listening in reverse, of realizing that being the good Samaritan is not working for you, and you need to break that chain. Overall, you need to break that chain, Cancer. Okay, moving forward beyond the next 72, because you are freedom. You are free. And I told you Libra energy was definitely stemming in your next 72. It says judgments that have been placed upon us by ourselves or by others can shackle us, stealing our joy and will to live. Okay? Remove judgments, especially upon yourself, especially if they're judgments of others that are not the truth. You do not have to go out of your way to entertain those who know what they do. Okay? Moving forward, what other messages do you have for my Cancer, my water sign? What other message do you have for Cancer? We have online courses, so this lets me know that whatever you're going through, it's a training thing, and it's kind of like it's a situation where right now it's not funny, but when you look back, you're going to laugh. For some of you, you need to lighten up and understand that every cycle is a lesson learned, whether you're going to pass it or not. Okay. We have CEO. Okay. If you are an introvert and you think that you're in a world all by yourself, Cancer, at this time, you're not. You're honestly not, and you've got a many intuitive hits that have shown you how important you are, but you just haven't, you're not balanced where you're able to establish your mark where you belong. And that's why I was saying that some of you Cancers are not going to feel like you're in your own energy. And how you know you're in your energy is because it deals with foundations and home. Okay. Clarify the CEO. You feel like you can't do something on your own. Clarify this humor. Office space. So you don't feel change of focus. So you're having difficulties at this time, Cancer, whether you want to accept it or not. For some of you, it hasn't happened, but when it does, it's an eye awakening of realizing that you are a student at this time and not the teacher. Okay. What other messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign? You may be experiencing neck pain. Right when I said that, I started feeling some pressure in my own neck. You just want to feel whole again, Cancer. You want to feel this sense of belonging, needed and wanted. We have set here, protect yourself. And we have Saturn reverse. So I feel like you know what you need to do to change your situation or circumstance at this time, but it's something that's heavy and overwhelming to where it just feels like it's impossible, but nothing is impossible. Like I said, we all go through different stages and phases within each different stage. So it's kind of like, yeah, we're all in school, but this is not everyone has to take the same test situation. It's just more so of you realizing that it's okay to protect yourself. It's okay to be dominant. It's okay for you to have an arrangement to where you choose to do what you want to do and how you want to do it. For some of you, someone is trying to come in to manipulate you to be sad, but that's not working because you have a sense of the King of Wands here with this bodyguard, a very masculine energy that prevents that from happening. Show Cancer what they need to see pertaining to this sad, which is a challenge, that you hold the position. Title card. So don't be hard on yourself, Cancer. This too shall pass. Yeah. Celebration here. Yeah, all the bad is done. It should stop calling it in, Cancer. Okay? You're going to need to figure out how to reset yourself, Cancer. All right? You're going to have to reset yourself. Moving forward, let's go ahead. And were we talking about judgments? We were talking about judgments. Don't allow people to cast their judgment on you if it is not the truth. You going out of your way. It's very clear that you are a student at this time and learning lessons so that you can move forward from this stage that you're trapped into. All right, overall direction for Cancer in the next 72. What messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign, for the next 72? You have to excuse me, I just have different points of views at this time. We have the Two of Cups, which also confirm unity, which I feel like that's what you need. A sense of belonging, a sense of well-being, a sense of companionship, platonic companionship. Because I feel like it's just more so of attention than affection, Cancer. Okay? More so connection, right? Let's go ahead and look at perspective, Cancer. What is overall perspective for Cancer for the next 72? Power of words. We have the enchantment. You can make your dreams come true. You can have your wants and your desires exactly how you want them to present themselves. But this is a sense of you dominating insecurities within self. And those insecurities may have nothing to do with the parents. It can literally be with dominating, with saying yes and no. Okay? Conquering these repeated cycles that seem to tremble you. Cancer. I feel like you're always being tricked when something seems so real. What does Cancer need to see in regards to this enchantment? We have the Lovers, which is a choice. What else? The Three of Wands, yeah. I've been telling you this for some time, Cancer, that you know exactly what you need to do. And it's not about just releasing, it's just releasing to the right people. And I feel like you have this pattern of releasing to the wrong. You have no good intentions. Let's look at overall focus, Cancer. Overall focus for Cancer, water sign. I heard the lady sings the blues. We have karma releasing, yeah. Someone's coming back to you, and you already know, you've already made your choice. You do not see them ahead in time, they're behind you. And it's like more so of, like I heard today, is something about a fear, right? When your dreams are your wants, are your needs, are your desires, are what is a true healthy connection that makes you feel whole again. It's this more sense of don't turn around. There's this saying in the Bible, I can't recall, it's something about turning around and becoming a pillar of salt. What happens to the horse when a horse drinks salt, eats salt? It drinks water, which will deprive you with dehydration. So, what it's saying here is that you have more power that you are aware of, and actually breaking the cycle that no longer serves you, because there's connections that's coming in, especially for introverts, that's going to allow you to become a an ambivert, which means it's a balance of extrovert and introvert. You will be able to go out and fill other people's cups and allowing them to fill your cup. And then you'll be able to harvest that fulfillment so that you can navigate your experiences. Because, like I said, for a majority of you Cancers that are in your energy, in your house that deals with foundations and home, you fill in a blank when it comes to foundation. You have to really come into truth when it comes to what feels like home. For some of you, you have to break the cycles of dysfunctionality, of manipulation, abuse, discouragement, having to depend on the yes if someone agrees for you to have the go ahead to move forward of what your vision is. It's saying, no, take the reins of what you know and move forward, and allow that good karma to process in your life with the Two of Cups, with the overall Two of Cups. If you're looking for love, Cancer, it will present itself in all the voids that you seek when you no longer seek it. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's take a look at rebel energy, Cancer, my water sign. This background music makes me feel like we're in Louisiana. Anyway, one thing I need you to know, Cancer, if you are a Cancer and you do not believe that witchcraft is real, it's real, honey. It's real. And energy possesses itself in everything that matters. So we have matter, and then we have matters of what matters to you and pertaining to your space, Cancer. What does Cancer, my water sign, need to acknowledge or speak of about in the next 72? All right, we get over yourself. Pull your shit together, Cancer. It's very straightforward of what you need to acknowledge in the next 72. You need to break the chain, okay? If you don't know what that is, if you feel like your world is upside down or things are not going accordingly, if you're feeling like, okay, you have this cycle of bad karma, what is it? Either you're refusing this choice of acknowledging that the world is at your hand, but there's a sense of, how do I say this, of needing to be acknowledged in some type of way. But what it is that you need to speak about when pertaining to truth is not allowing people to tell your story. And you're trying to figure out how to amplify your truth. Let's look at challenges and obstacles, Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer, my water sign? That deals with foundations and home. We have deep knowing. So someone is refusing to accept truth. Challenges and obstacles. Someone is refusing to accept truth. Their own truth, the truth of others, the truth that's being cast upon yourself. It's like someone saying, oh, Cancer doesn't know how to hold their tongue. And it's like, what? How could Cancer not be able to hold their tongue when Cancer has to defend themselves with truth? So what tools you need to utilize pertaining to challenges and obstacles is not entertaining it and getting over yourself, your rebel energy, and pulling your shit together, however that is. And that's going to release the bad karma so that you can have a cycle of full karma. But that's going to take a choice with the Lovers. And what I love here with the enchantment when it pertains to your perspective in the next 72, this is Cancer's energy in a way, because Cancer deals with imagination, unconsciousness, dream state, all in the head space. But Aquarius does too. But Aquarius is more Libra energy compared to Cancer's energy. It's just more so of living each day, but in the world of another. We have poised in reverse. So someone definitely have some insecurities, and they're not your insecurities, Cancer. It's a cycle of bad karma of someone that's trying to reattach themselves to you, that you no longer have the same vibration that meets them, that makes you feel in a comfortable space that feels like home, that feels safe, protective, emotional security as well. And so there is a need for you to take the leap of faith, right? Come to the edge so that you can really see a true perspective of what's going on in your life at this time. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at foolish energy, Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer? This camera angle is really bothering me. It's really bothering me because in front of me the cards are up straight, and then when I look at the view, they look. So we have Chariot. Remember I said about taking the reins here? Listen, if you've already been bullied, if you're used to, people making smart comments in front of you as if you can't hear, or you are being bullied in some type of way, or you just having this sense of this frustration of not getting your way. For others of you, Cancer, it's just more so of there's this essence. It's not a void, it's an essence that you're seeking from the past that you have to reinvent and you have to reconstruct again. So where you feel like your world feels whole again, the sense of joy and compassion and the sense of being devoted by any means. Okay, foolish energy is the Chariot here. All you have to do is show up, and you fill in the blank of what that is. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your Goddess Oracle, Cancer. Excuse me. Yeah, we have home here. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in occupants. Okay, so I do see a lot of you Cancers not going backwards, you're going forward. Okay, you're very trainable at this time. You're very open here when it comes to truth and what feels right and what doesn't feel right. We have the Page of Materials, feminine energy. So this is not the fact that you lack insecurities. It's the fact of filling in. This is where the void comes in, filling in the voids that no longer are fulfilling, comfortable voids that are no longer fulfilling, Cancer. So you need to get over yourself and pull yourself together. Okay, you will be able to do that, but you have to establish a trust of investment within yourself, so that when you fulfill others, you'll see the return. Okay, now with this deep knowing in reverse, which is also represents the High Priestess, which is an upright, stimulating from your perspective of the enchantment. Masculine energy, we have the 10 of Cups, but in order to establish this 10 of Cups in the next 72, Cancer, is that you have to be grounded. You have to be grounded. And I'm not saying as a whole, it's portions of you that are not grounded. And as much as I want to just give you the answer, whatever that you consider that is stagnant with coming to the edge, which could be a challenge for you, it's kind of like there's this moment where you have to accept that maybe you are the reason of the repeated bad karmic cycles, and breaking the chain from those patterns. Okay. And it says, take time today to remove these judgments, Cancer. Choose not to believe in the lies they tell. A judgment is not the truth. So let's go ahead and pull your romantic oracle, Cancer, my water sign. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com if you have any questions or concerns about your next 72. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Romantic oracle. We have calling in your soulmate and playfulness. I really feel like you're calling in a new person and you're calling in the ex. Okay. Calling in the ex. Let me clarify before I jump to any conclusions. Clarify this calling in your soulmate. And a soulmate doesn't have to be romantic. A masculine energy. You're calling in a masculine energy. Yeah, there's two people here. You have someone that's logic, practical, and then you have someone that's materialistic. They'll do anything. And you guys, if you've been here for quite some time, you know how I feel about the King of Pentacles. This is someone that, there is no servant. This is someone robbing someone from their vines, their riches, their value, their worth. That pentacle is a supply. And they do it cold-heartedly in public with not a fear in the world. This is a cold person, okay? And if you're expecting apology from this person from the past, it's not going to happen. It's going to drive your thought process to where you have trust issues. And it's problematic. It's messing with your intuition as above, but below in your shadow energy. No, you're not. You're forced to be reckoned with. But it's this poison reverse. It's causing you to not be in a happy space. For some of you, the blindfold, you are in the King of Pentacles. You're living a lie. You're not happy. And you're wanting to break the chains. You're willing to release this karma here. Where it says, move beyond drama. Create your own path, Cancer. Make room for good energy. So it's not just about showing up for yourself. Who cares about the naysayers on how they perceive you? We have playfulness here. Recapture the romance, allow youthful spirit of fun to shine. If you've experienced things that cause you to allow you to lose yourself, there's someone that's willing to come in, but I don't feel like you're ready for this Emperor. I feel like this Emperor is the King of Pentacles. Who else is coming in for Cancer? This playful energy. Ooh, the Chariot. Cancer. The moment you take charge of your life is the moment that the good comes in, where you're able to feel the enrichment of freedom. And things start to fall into place. The sense of belonging with the Two of Cups, with overall direction. You just need to maintain this strength here. That's the reign that you need to grab onto in the next 72 is strength. All right. Let's go ahead and did we pull shadow energy? No, we didn't. What is shadow energy for Cancer, my water sign, for the next 72? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you just have energies that want to connect themselves to more so your qualities, your gifts. And I feel like that shift has been closed out, meaning it never had a full cycle. It was just more so a favor on your end, Cancer, behind the scenes. But the only way you're going to be able to see that is when you pull yourself together. Okay. All right. Shed light on Cancer for the next 72. Wow. Keep calm in the next 72. It says the crumbling. What are you clinging? What are you clinging to? And be honest, Cancer, in the next 72. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmations. I feel like someone's clinging to you. It's this King of Pentacles. And they feel like it's their right. And that's not true. Yep, untold story. It's not true. It's okay to know what you want. It says courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. I told you, Cancer, moving forward, right? If you need to go back and just take little notes, do so. Because I want you to be progressive when it comes to your journey. All right, Cancer? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.